So now that you know how to make videos and you know how to do screen recording, create screen recording videos like the one I'm creating right now, you are all primed to create a course of your own if you have something you want to share with the world and make some money from it potentially. How much money? It's impossible to say. Generally speaking, I think that, it's hard to make money. It's hard to make a buck. And there are some people who obviously strike veins of gold and cash in. But then there's a lot of people who put in a lot of work digging for gold and just come up with a little bit of gold or no gold at all. And then you also have to ask yourself, is it money? Is money the ultimate thing? Is the money the only payment that comes? Because if you have something to share and teach with everyone else in the world, there is no more noble endeavor than education, because with education we are eliminating ignorance, and ignorance is the source of all suffering. If we were not ignorant, if we had full and complete knowledge of everything and everyone, it would be impossible to go to war. If we knew the sufferings and sorrows of our enemies, we would fall down before them on our knees and weep. Um, and if we understood where someone was coming from in entirety, we'd be able to get along. So ignorance is a source of all suffering. As you eliminate ignorance, as you enlighten yourself and enlighten others, you're enlightening the entire world. So that's a payoff in and of itself, aside from money. But let's take a look at this place where you could sell courses online. I don't know why I didn't start this business. I had the idea for it back in 2005, but ideas are a dime a dozen, and action speaks louder than sitting around thinking about it. But here you could come in, you could create courses, and they say that the average course takes about 40 hours to create and makes $7,500. That's the average for what people have made on this site. My experience has been that it took a hell of a long time to create this course right here, like 3 months, and I put 500 or 600 bucks into it to create it just in marketing when I first had it up and running, and I've only made $1,081, and it's a really good training. This one here is still free, so we'll see how this does. And this is also a massively huge course. But to create a course, you just come in here and click Create Course, and type in the name of your course, and you start uploading your materials. And so this person's made $95,000. Woohoo! What does that look like? If I go into what I'm teaching, and then I have this back end here, where here's like all of the different things I'm offering, different videos I'm offering. And I could go to Manage Course, and here's my curriculum, and then I just come down here, and if I want to add a new lecture, I just type new lecture. If I want to add a new section, I type new section. I type in the name, and I type in the name of the section or the name of the lecture, and then I could come in here and I could, choose which videos associated with this lecture, and type in the description of the lecture, and then publish it and make it downloadable. And that's basically it. So you're just uploading videos. That's all there is to it. There's a few other things, like you need to create the course description. So, what's your course description going to look like, and that kind of stuff. But anyhow, that's how you create a course on Udemy. And whether or not you'll make a lot of money from it, who knows? The other thing is if you have something to share with the world, this is another place in which you could share it. And you could also charge for it if you want. So it doesn't matter what your skill set is. It's a place that you could share things with the world and kind of create a course with quizzes if you want after the lectures and different materials in there. It's pretty cool platform. And of course, there's always YouTube if you just want to create videos and share videos for free. So something to know about, something you could play with. If you got something to teach the world, however silly it is, it could be like, this is how I cook. And you could have a cooking show, and you just make a video of yourself cooking, and this is what I'm making tonight. It could be comedy. It could be a bachelor cooking show, and you could be like totally deadpan and be like, so tonight we're going to cook leftover pizza with peanut butter and a half-empty can of root beer and a can of beans, because the beans are important for protein, and we've got our vegetables on the pizza, and cheese has protein and there's dairy there, and so you need protein, you need vegetables, and you need your carbohydrates, and that's in the crust. And then root beer is root beer, and you need root beer. You can make a comedy, and then you could charge for that, and people might go for it because there's crazy stuff out there. Like on YouTube, there is this guy who did the thrift shop music video, and it's had like 423, almost 424 million views, right? So if you come up with a crazy idea and just make it fly, you could get a lot of exposure, and that will translate to money eventually. All right, so that's Udemy. I'll talk about making money on YouTube in the next video.